Here we have a word problem on ratio. Okay, let's go with the question. The ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls in a school of 720 students is 3 to 5. If 18 new girls are admitted in the school, find how many new boys may be admitted so that the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls may change to 2 to 3. Okay, here we have the total number of students in the school, that is 720. In this total number of students 720, we have boys, girls in the ratio 3 to 5. So like in this situation, 18 new girls are admitted and some number of new boys are admitted. Then this ratio, boys-girls ratio 3 to 5 is changed to 2 to 3. So we have to find how many new boys are admitted in the school. Okay, so for that, first we have to find the number of boys and number of girls in the existing strength. So for that, we have to consider the boys-girls ratio. So the boys-girls ratio is given, that is 3 to 5. Okay, to split up this quantity for number of boys and number of girls, what we have to do is we have to add the terms of the ratio 3 and 5. So we get 8. So this 8 has to be considered as total parts. In this total 8 parts, we have 3 parts for boys and 5 parts for girls. That is 3/8 of the total strength 720 is equal to boys. Let me write the stuff over here. Number of boys in the existing students. So 3 times 8, 720. That is out of total 8 parts, 3 parts we have for boys. Now let's multiply the total students 720 by this fraction. 8 goes into 8 1 times and 8 goes into 72 9 times, and we have 0 over here. Now 3 times 90 is 270. So in this 720 students, 270 students are boys. Now let's find the number of girls. Let me write the stuff over here. Okay, out of these 8 parts, 5 parts are girls. That is 5/8 of the total students are girls. That is 5 over 8 times 720. 8 goes into 8 1 times and 8 goes into 720 90 times. So then 5 times 90 is 450. So there are 450 girls in these 720 students. So now we can verify when I add the number of boys and number of girls, I'm getting 720. Okay, so these are the number of boys and number of girls in the existing total number of students. Okay, now let me do after the new admission. Let me write the stuff over here. After new admission, let me write it. So after new admission, number of boys equals to. So already we have 270 boys are there. So how many new boys are admitted? So that's what we have to find. So that's the target of the question. How many new boys may be admitted? Since we have to find the number of new boys admitted, we can assign some variable for that one. I assume X as the number of new boys admitted. After X number of new boys admitted, now the new strength of the boys in the school is 270 positive X. Now number of girls, let me write the stuff over here. Already we have 450 girls and the question says 18 new girls are admitted. When I add them, I am getting 468. This is the new strength of the girls. Now I got the new strength of the boys and new strength of the girls. Now I am going to take a ratio between the number of boys and number of girls after the new admission. That is 270 positive X number of boys and number of girls is 468. So this is the new ratio between the boys and girls after new admission. But already the question says after the new admission, the boys girls ratio is 2 to 3. So the ratio what we got over here, the ratio 2 to 3 that is given in the question, both of them represent the same stuff. That is a ratio between the boys and girls after the new admission. Since both the ratios represent the same stuff, we can equate them. That is, this ratio can be equated to the ratio given in the question 2 to 3. Okay, now my aim is to find the value of X which represents the number of new boys admitted. That's what we have to find according to the question. Okay, to find the value of X over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write each ratio as a fraction. That is 270 positive X over 468. On the right side, when I write 2 to 3 as a fraction, I'm getting 2 over 3. Okay, now to solve for X, we have to isolate X. For that, we have to get rid of all the values around the variable X. So for that, first let me multiply both sides by 468. So actually I multiply both sides by 468 to get up the denominator over here on the left side. This 468 will cancel out, and here 3 goes into 3 1 times and 3 goes into 4 1 times. I have 1 left over. If I take that 1 along with the next digit 6, it will become 16, and 3 goes into 16 5 times. Again I have 1 left over in 16. It has to be taken along with the next digit, then it will become 18. 3 goes into 18 6 times. Then I'm getting 270 positive X equals to, I have to multiply this 2 and 156. Then I'm getting 312 divided by 1. But whenever the denominator is 1, it can be ignored. Let me write the same equation over here. 270 positive X equals to 312. Since my aim is to find the value of X, we have to get out this 270. For that, I have to subtract 270 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 270, negative 270 will cancel. I'm getting x equals to, so when I simplify this one, 312, negative 270, I'm getting 42. Actually, I assumed x as a number of new boys maybe admitted in the school. So I got x equals to 42. So the number of new boys admitted in the school is 42.